Hey everyone, welcome back. I know I'm a few days late making my next video, but this will officially be my third video on YouTube, and I'm enjoying it so far. I meant to get it done last week, sometime later in the week, but just got busy with life and didn't get it done. So here I am on Monday, right after work. So I wanted to jump on here and kind of continue on where I've left off and kind of how things are going with getting my life in order, if you should say. So my wife and I did finally get down and do our budget, and it's crazy. We found that there was like $2,400 every month that we should have left over after all of our bills and everything. And who knows where that's been going? You know, it adds up when you go out to eat with friends or go out to have a couple drinks or buy a $20 item here or there. It's crazy how much money that you can just go through every month. So that was a little eye-opening, I think, for the both of us to say, wow, you know, like we could put together a substantial amount of savings pretty fast if we just get a little tighter with our budget and we actually save, you know, with purpose. So that's exciting, and I'm excited to see kind of where that goes. Obviously, that doesn't include things like groceries and you know, going out to eat and everything like that. The $2,400 left over is just after all of our bills. You know, utilities, our mortgage payments, our car payment, internet. You know, some streaming services, things like that. So, but still very exciting. $2,400 is more than enough money to, you know, allow us to do all the things that we like to do, but also save money for the goals that we have in the future, which I don't know if I've ever actually touched on that. For a while now, at least a few years, we've been wanting a vacation property like a cabin or lake cottage or something like that. We've also kind of taken a liking to moving out in the country. So, you know, that's another option for us. I think it'd be either one or the other, but it's just hard, you know. I mean, we already have 2 houses right now, so we'd have to save up 20% down on whatever, you know, we plan to do. So we'll have to decide, but right now is just not the time to buy anyways. So we're going to hold off and we're going to take it easy and save up some money, and then that way when the right property does come along, we have the finances to jump on it. You know, we see all these awesome properties and stuff we'd love to have, but it's like it would take a little bit for us to get it anyways, whether that's taking out a home equity loan or you know, selling one of our houses. Like, I think we'd prefer to just have the down payment on hand, so that way if it comes up, you know, we can put an offer in and then we can worry about, you know, doing what we need to do as far as the loan and everything. So yeah, other than that, besides the budget, we still have been working out consistently. Every other day right now we're doing it. Tonight's a workout night again, so we're gonna do that as soon as Hannah's back home from work. She probably gets home an hour or so, if that, probably half hour. So that's why I'm making this quick video right now while I'm alone with the dogs. Yeah, I'm not sure what else I want to talk about. Oh, so yeah, I meant to do it this weekend, but our weekend was kind of busy. So we had some friends come up from Chicago, and we ended up going out to a race on Sunday morning at Road America, which is about an hour away from here. I don't know if any of you are racing fans at all, but I'm sure if you are, you know about Road America. So it was pretty awesome to go see some cars in person and listen to them. The noises they made were amazing, and they were so loud. So that took up a good portion of our weekend with our friends coming up on Saturday evening, and then we probably didn't get home from Road America until close to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So that took up a good portion of it, but we had a lot of fun. We didn't really plan for it as far as our budget goes, so we did spend a little more than we probably should have, but we're starting out with the budget. There's things that we're gonna have to adjust and learn from and stuff. And I think that was just a good learning experience for us. But yeah, so I think that anyways, so yeah, we're doing really well on our working out, and I think we're motivating each other and kind of pushing each other while we're working out to make sure that we're really challenging ourselves. We want to do some before and after photos, or at least I do. I think that would be really motivational to take a photo with, let's say, in our underwear or something like that, and then revisit it in like 3 months or something like that, and to see all the progress that we're making. I think that would be pretty motivational, at least for myself. I'm sure for my wife too. But so that's something we may do in the future. I think that would just be for our own personal motivation. I don't think we would share it at all. If I remember, I'll throw in a few short clips of the race this weekend for you guys, if anyone's interested in seeing that. The weather for the race, it was actually pretty nice. It's been so hot here lately, upper 80s, low 90s, and on the race day it was overcast, probably mid 70s, and it would drizzle every so often. So it really wasn't a bad day. It was pretty enjoyable for once. It was a nice little cruise down there too. One thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was, what I do for a job. I thought it'd be interesting, for me to share a little bit more about myself. So I work for a company called 4imprint. We do custom printing on, promotional products or T-shirts or apparel, office supplies, stuff like that. So there's this fairly new printing technology for T-shirts and apparel items called direct to garment. It's a giant machine that kind of automatically does all the steps that are involved in a typical screen print, but it's a digital print, so it can do full color. About 3 months ago, I made the switch to be the technician for those machines. I work on them and fix them, and keep them maintained and everything. So before that, I was in the sales team working in the claims department, which it was a great job, but I just got burnt out. I did it for 5 years almost, and I just needed a change, and I like fixing things and working with my hands. So when this opportunity came around, I jumped on it, and it's been going well so far. I have been working a lot more, I would say at least probably 10 hours a week overtime, maybe a little less some weeks, but overall I'm happy. I get to get out of the house every day, and interact with people. That's something I was missing from my previous position. we switched to work from home right when the thing happened, and I think I worked from home every day for 2.5 years, and only saw my manager and my team lead maybe twice in those 2.5 years. Other than that, I didn't see any of my other team members. So that got a little old after a while. So I much enjoy rather just going into work and having some coworkers to talk to and converse with. Get some adult interaction going on. Hannah, my wife, she's been doing really good with planning us out healthy meals. She's been meal prepping a lot, our lunches for the week, which is really nice to not have to wake up and get that put together. It's one less step for me in the morning, so I appreciate that a lot from her. We have our cheat days or meals just like everyone else, but overall, yeah, we're trying to be good about eating. I make sure that I get enough protein in with starting to exercise, but other than that, I kind of give her the rein on what she's craving or what she wants to try out, and they always taste great. I'm like the least picky person when it comes to eating, so I mean, I'll pretty much be happy as long as it doesn't taste like crap. My last video, EAA was going on, all the jets flying over. One bummer about that is my friends usually throw a hangar party out at the airport every year for EAA. But we were out of town the night the party was on this year, so we didn't get to go, which was a huge bummer for us. But next year we'll make it. Sounds like a lot of our friends weren't able to go anyways, so not that we didn't want to go still, but it is what it is, I suppose. My mom came into Wisconsin to visit for the week. She lives down in Florida. So I think we're going to be hooking up tomorrow and cooking dinner and just talking and hanging out. And so I'm excited for that. Other than that, I'm not sure there's too much more about it. Another thing I wanted to touch on, I think I mentioned in one of my previous videos, but I have been practicing the guitar more recently. I've played for the last maybe 15, 20 years on and off. Never took any formal lessons or anything, just kind of self-taught myself and picked up a lot of bad habits along the way. So I'm actually going through kind of from the basics or the fundamentals. I'm trying to relearn some things that I forgot and form some better habits for playing. And I'm enjoying that so far. I haven't practiced in probably close to a week now. I was doing it pretty much every night, but I'm going to practice tonight. That's my goal for the day. And we just had a busy week last week. So the weekend before, we had to go up to my in-laws' camper, and we went to a wedding reunion, or what, I don't know what you call it, 10-year wedding. Sorry about that, guys. My camera shut off. I guess my card's full. I'm gonna have to delete some stuff off there and put it on the computer. So with that being said, I apologize for cutting this short, but I'm gonna sign off for the day. I don't think I have a whole lot more to say, so stick around. One quick thing. I do want to start to make kind of like an outline, before I write these videos. I know I'm a little scatterbrained. I have all these things I want to say in there, but then when I hit that record button, it kind of goes, what was I going to say? So before my next video, I do want to be a little more organized with what I want to say, so I'm going to try and start an outline for it as well, so that way I can just keep myself more on track. But with that said, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.